Hi, welcome back. I'm Jenny Groh, and it's time for our weekly Adopt a Pet segment. With us today, we have Rita Hart from the Humane Society of St. Lucie County, and also Samantha Sharon with us here, and we have Gonzo. Rita, tell us about Gonzo.
All right, Gonzo, as you can see, is a lively little puppy. He is a hound mix. He's about 2 months old right now, and just became available for adoption recently. Gonzo was found as a stray by a Good Samaritan, really, who brought him into us. They couldn't keep them themselves, so they brought him into us, and now we're going to help him to find a good home. Okay. We do ask that families with children 10 and older consider Gonzo for adoption, and the reason for that, he seems to be a little bit protective of his food bowl. Okay. So we don't want young children trying to take his food away from him, you know, thinking that's a fun thing to do. Right. And he's a little bit what we call mouthy right now. He, as a puppy, yes, I'm talking about you. He's, you know, nips a little bit, yeah. And that's also something that we don't want to have around very young children. So
is that pretty typical with puppies?
Yeah, and you know, it's something that they can be trained to stop doing with the, you know, the right toys and the right training. And you know, Sam, who is an administrative assistant at the shelter but also works the front desk, I'm going to let you talk a little bit about the kind of things that happen when a family doesn't do a little bit of research about an animal they're considering, and what can happen when they don't.
A lot of times they don't research the breed, and they get a little bigger than they're supposed to be, or that they think they're going to be. Okay. So when they adopt them, a couple months down the road, they're bigger than what they expected. So either a landlord tells them that they can't have that size, right, or it's too large for their environment where they're at, so they end up bringing them back. We put them right back out for adoption, typically, to try to adopt them back out.
Right, right.
But it's
that has to be so, I would think, traumatic for an animal to, you know, kind of somewhat establish in a new home and then
come back.
Get taken back to the society.
It is, but it's better that they bring them back than we not know where they go, you know?
Right.
We can always re-adopt them out and try to place them with someone that knows a little bit more about their breed.
Do you see a lot of puppies come back?
A lot. Typically it's it's not that much. They really don't come back that often.
Right.
Mostly just because of their breed. They don't realize how big they're going to be.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, they typically stay in their home and they stay there for their life.
Okay. And the other thing too to consider, especially with a puppy and with strays that have been kind of on their own for a little bit before they come into us, they need training. They're not, and they're living in kennels, even though they're clean and well cared for when they're with us at the shelter. We have no way to guarantee that the dog is housebroken. So a lot of times they'll be brought back because the owner's frustrated. So people need to understand they are going to need to invest a little bit of time and effort into retraining a dog in terms of housebreaking. That's another issue I think that we see, Sam, don't we, a lot?
People. We do. It's okay. We do provide information, and we have go-home packs that we provide to all the adopters. Okay. It has a training video, information about taking a new dog home, how to introduce to a cat or another dog in the home. Okay. So it does kind of help out with them getting a little more information on how to treat them and take care of them.
Excuse me, you suggest that too. If you do have another pet at home, it's a good idea to bring those pets in to have sort of a meet and greet.
We require it if there's another dog in the house. Because what does sometimes happen, it doesn't happen often, but it can happen, where the other dog shows immediate resistance to accepting the dog they're considering for adoption, and then that's not a good fit.
Bringing home another baby, that other child feels a little, you know, who is this new person?
A little bit jealous.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hey, Gonzo, if anybody wants to come in and take a look at him or adopt him, how do they find that out? Information.
They just have to come in. We recommend everybody in the house to come in. It's a requirement. Okay. And other pets, of course, other dogs that they have. We do check with landlords to make sure that they're allowed to have the pet. Okay. So they just come in and we bring them out to the play yard, let them interact with them, and hopefully they're a good fit for them.
And again, a family with children over 10.
Yes, for Gonzo.
For Gonzo.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
And our address, Jenny, is 100 Savannah Road in Fort Pierce.
Okay.
We're getting ready soon to open up the new shelter in Port St. Lucie, so when that's open, we'll let everybody know. We're really excited about that.
It looks great so far.
Yep.
Good.
Samantha and I took a tour of it again yesterday, and it's really coming along, so we're really excited about
Is there
that
sort
place.
of a completion date?
Well, we're looking at September, but that's weather permitting. If weather,
Right.
you know, we're in the hurricane season now, so if bad weather prevents the construction from moving on target. So we're saying worst case scenario September.
Okay. All right. Well, best of luck with that, and hope construction continues to go well, and hopefully Gonzo here will get to go home with a wonderful family.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you for
Samantha
having
Sharon
us.
and Rita Hart. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Take care. I'm sorry. One more time. Can we have that phone number one more time?
Yeah, the phone number is 461-0687, 772 area code. And our website, too, hsslc.org, shows all of our adoptable dogs and cats.
Great.
So
All right, girls. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, great. Thank you.
Okay,
And we'll be right back after this message.
Good night.